Yeah.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. We want to give double honors to the elders that will well. Salutations to the Akim that pushing out this word in truth and sincerity and risking their life to do so. This is Kwame Asharala and Yassad. You know, we are out here in the highways and byways again, doing, you know, prophesying the word because the scripture says, well, go to the city and the gates. You know, cry out to my people. So that is something we're doing right now. I mean, there is the spiritual gift the Most High give us, you know, to come outside here and preach, you know, and show the people their transgressions according to the book and to the laws of the Most High, you know, how to live and how to do things right and turn back to the Lord because, you know, the day of destruction is coming. You understand? Famine is coming, destruction is coming, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the return of the King, you know. So again, we're here to do it. So this morning I want to talk about, you know, discernment, because as prophet of the Most High, part of our duty is what to discern what good from bad. You understand? So get Job 30, Job 6:30.
30?
Yeah, Job 6:30.
This is Job chapter 6, verse 30.
Yeah.
Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things?
So Job saying, cannot my taste, read it over there.
Cannot my taste discern perverse things?
Cannot he taste discern perverse things? Meaning, can he judge right? You understand? Can we discern right from wrong? It's not about, you know, you being in a puffed up spirit, but it's about what we come here to do. To prove all things through the scriptures. That's what we come here to do as prophets, to prove all things, because Yahushua say he give you this word, and this word is the light and truth. He say if they not speak according to this word, there is no light in them.
Can.
So Job was saying, can I not discern then? Discern right from wrong. You can get Hebrews 5:14. He was asking a question, cannot my mouth taste perverse things? This is about the people of the Bible, the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible.
The true Israelites.
Yeah, the true Israelites, which is the so-called African, the natives, and the Latinos. Understand? The Latinos, because what the so-called churches and things teach these days is that the Lord came in for everybody, but the Lord, according to the scriptures, coming for the Israelites.
Peculiar and chosen.
Yeah, peculiar and chosen people, according to the Bible.
Yes.
So that will be out here to prophesy the truth.
We may come up by grace because
Yeah, because we come to prophesy the truth. And we don't just speak according to this word. And if you don't speak according to this word, there's no light in them. Because they're teaching that the Lord coming to save everybody, but it's not so according to his people. You understand? So that way we come to wake up people to the knowledge and try to get them, educate them, and get them out of that system, because the Lord say what? He say, heaven, get up from my day now. Isaiah 66 verse 1. He say, heaven is my throne, earth is my footstool. What house can you build me? You understand? So now we people as people that building all these set of churches and telling you come in. And come here is the place of the Lord, but the Lord say, what house can you build me?
that is the Edomite son of the church.
Yeah, you can't build a house if I create all this thing, you're undermining me. You better
build a house with
it.
Yeah. The body dies the house. And how we are then, right, and how we supposed to live with the Most High, just to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. The 66 verse 1.
Yeah.
What house can you build me?
Yeah, I mean.
I like to think in them knowledge.
Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 66 verse 1. Thus say the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that you build unto me?
You say, where is the house that you could build unto me? You can't build a house and tell me, well, it's here I come into, it's here I go be dwelling. And I would have just tell you, if you ain't going to church, boy, don't go to church. At the end of the day, what we have to do to live right in the sight of the Most High is what? Obey law, statutes, and commandments, because certain things the Most High give we to do it. He tell we do eat pork, men let's eat pork. He tell we certain way to dress, way to be a man, so high beard. You understand? Now I ain't saying difficult times, straight work and thing you might.
No.
But it's
the
that.
order.
It's the order.
Yeah.
It's the order that the Most High give we how to live. You understand? And that way we have to follow. He put everything in the book of Moses.
Yeah.
What is that?
And plus, he embedded it in me. Because what? We know the truth where we
Can.
we just enhance it and bring it out.
Can.
You understand?
Yeah, it's truth. Yeah, he goes the 514 now. So that was good.
Can deny from that.
Alright. Are you going to Deuteronomy 28 for you? See here now, boy. To show you how this is our people now. This Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy speak about the whole Hebrew with and tell me about not the rebellious race, rebellious dwell in dry land. That is in Psalms.
Yeah, about Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, about 28.
Yeah. The Deuteronomy 28, we are now on this one. We want it,
Yeah. This is Deuteronomy 28, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments,
You see all the commandments, yeah?
which I command thee to this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on a high above all nations of the earth.
He say you set we high above all the nation if we follow his word, we could follow his statutes. Read verse 2.
And all these blessings shall come on
up.
thee.
He say you will bless you, you will be high. Go down to the curses now.
Yeah.
Let me say.
About the curses.
Yeah.
Yeah. He say you will bless you if you follow the statute, and he say later on he say but if you don't follow, these curses shall come upon you.
I think I'll read something more that
Yeah. This is verse 47, right? Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
He will send because he had to fear the Lord. Because the Lord is he creating all the movie, you know? He doing all the scene. He say he will create your enemies, and that's the next thing they teach falsely. They feel Satan have a big play to do in this. But Satan underneath the condition of the Most High. The Most High could send Satan to trouble you, my brother. You understand? The Most High could send Satan to
Because Satan is going to God for permission.
Exactly.
Job.
To tempt people, because that is his duty.
And God say, well, obey my soul, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. That's for sure, because
Satan manifests in the form of Job wife. Why you curse God and
yeah.
you don't want to hear you get behind
Yeah.
and sit down.
Yeah, because you don't understand.
So he not acting on your own then.
You don't understand in the heavens. There's an order in the heavens. That's nothing. You see that big false doctrine they teach you with the Lord and Lucifer and they fight. That is not so. That is that parables. You understand? That's what the church teaching you.
For me, I'm more
And when you go straight, let's say people casting out Satan like Satan doing something the Lord tell him to do. The Satan is a perfect man according to the Lord. Satan
you know the entrance to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was once dwelling there.
No, he still is. He still is.
But then a certain realm.
It's just levels. It's just levels. He's just one of the superior angels then.
You have angels on the left hand side and right hand
The
side.
Lord are angels in the
Angels to do good and angels to do
angels
bad.
to do bad. That's
So
scripture.
like a yin and yang.
Is everything in a perfect balance?
Yeah, everything is a
Like a
perfect
man
balance.
telling me, yeah, that you always go please yin and yang. I say, oh, yeah, maybe it's cancer. Yeah, yin and yang. Yeah, flip it just 6 or 9. Look at this of this ball.
Yeah. That's the sounds looking for.
I was chill. Wait on a show, a man.
This is number 15 hours of camphor. These 15. Deuteronomy 15 hours of camphor. See, but if thou shalt come to pass. Yeah. This Deuteronomy 28 verse 15, he say, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord of thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee. You understand? He say all these curses shall come upon thee, and what is one of the main curses that should come upon thee? There you go down to verse 68. Verse 68. Now this is recorded in history, my brother.
It's happening. And
Yeah.
people are realizing and they're
So
seeing.
get Daniel 9:11 for my first. Right time I'm going to be looking for this.
You sure you want to read that one?
9:11.
Daniel, boy.
Yeah, Daniel 9:11.
Daniel is a powerful scripture.
This is Daniel chapter 9 verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
What?
All Israel have transgressed thy law.
All the people of the Most High transgress the law. And he say a curse will come upon them. A curse will come upon them. And this is the curses you go and read. But I'll read the main one that is recorded in history. And no man can deny this curse never happened. Right? Jumping with that one. Right? Go ahead and Deuteronomy.
Right.
68?
Yeah,
Yeah,
68.
read this. Read it.
This is Deuteronomy
Yeah, that was-
28, 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Or the Lord shall bring thee to Egypt again by ships. But remember when Moses led them out of Egypt, he said what? They will never come back in Egypt again. No, we say he will bring them into Egypt again by ships.
That is from Africa to the Caribbean to slave.
Yeah,
That's what they bring me here.
in Egypt by ships.
This is
So
the new Egypt.
Egypt's already
This is the new Egypt,
the Egypts mean bondage here. You're bringing into bondage by the way of ships. And what was that recorded in the history? That was the slave trade.
Slavery.
The slave trade.
Ship them America. Ship them to the three-quarter.
Distribute to it.
Three-quarter.
So that's
Three-quarter of the Israelite slaves, which is black and
the natives there.
native. They want ship to South America.
Yeah.
Can.
America come straight down, yeah. Gold.
Rub.
Yeah, can.
I
You
tell
need
you,
somebody
man, I
close this
say you
way.
have to know your history and your geological part where your ancestors did. Know your roots.
Yeah, that's right. That's
You have
right.
to know your
The thing is, the churches and them doesn't
They're not going to teach you that.
they ain't teaching you that at all.
You go in your Bible and you go in certain doctrine and you research. Like right our phone with.
You see, I'm going to read some of the curses there. So that just I want to show you that is the slave trade written right in the Bible. And when we go to church, they don't teach you these things.
And even Isaiah tells me that we will return to the isles.
Yeah, he say I'll bring them from the Israels of the Israels of the lands now. But is Israels the same? Is the Israels? Is the Israels? Which
Yeah.
meaning from
Island.
different part. Because remember the Most High say what he scatter his people to the four corners of the earth, and that scattering was done by the Atlantic slave trade, where they slave. And then Christopher and Columbus and them, when Christopher Columbus came down, he know it had Jews here already. It had people here already. So them was searching for the rest that scatter now, boy, that get away from the mass Holocaust now. You understand?
Because that who migrated.
Yeah, that's a migrated because remember the Messiah prophesied that the kingdom will be trodden down, would fall down now. That another nation will come and conquer the Israelites. You understand? So certain fled, some fled to Africa, all over the nation, because in the four corners of the earth, we people is according to the scriptures. You understand? But churches ain't teaching you these things. They ain't telling you who is, what nation our people is. Because if I ask any other, if I ask any other brother, he go tell me he's a Trinidad, but his lineage go back to the Jews, the Israelites, according to the Bible.
The thing is to history only stop a certain way, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Because if some people say, well, I'm from Africa.
Yeah.
The thing is before Africa, that certain part, not all Africans is Israelites, but a certain part where they had to run away from Israel
Yeah.
to dwell in
their own land.
Africa.
Can, yeah. No, it's Africa's actually sold us too.
Yeah.
They actually sold us into slavery. Now that deep thing, you know, my brother, because here I will tell you, because we so-called Africans here like to say we's Africans. But it's the Africans who really sell we into slavery too. And if you want to call yourself an African, you can't call that because that is named after a Roman, a white man, Roman general named Africano Scipio. That was their name. That land it was named Ham before.
Yeah, the land of Ham.
The land of Ham. So now we know.
Ancient Abyssinian.
We know here now calling myself African or a white man general still. And holding all kind of to roots to that, but they don't understand with the culture.
I tell them, when I say that African is a black man. And some go Nubian. Quite more royal. Nubian and African. I see the African man now as well now taking sell we over. You know, so I'm going to take the name from the same city.
Yeah.
You know, so what? Look. Black fighting against black. That is supposed to be the night go fight the day. The night don't fight the stars, they don't dwell together in one. So I say black is different. I say your morning does start with darkness and your night does start with darkness.
Yeah.
So who is the superior?
Yeah, that's true, and that was written in Genesis 2, and I remember that you say that day. That was written in Genesis 2. And the other day I was here, I bring out that uncle, the ball, he gone running. He said, wait this boy. He said, and the earth, this Genesis 1 verse 2, he said, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved with the face of the waters. So darkness was first. So the light came out of the darkness. And if you read along, he said, then he created the light for the firmament, then the heaven and things.
But people don't understand that.
I like this kind of
thing.
They are seeing your post, we said, because it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. My brother, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. And that is why people getting caught up with these churches. I tell you, man, that was...
As you saying about the dark, the most are even dark skin.
Yeah.
The churches had them have a big white fella.
This long hair fella here straight.
Pretty boy.
Pretty head. Yeah, exactly. He say burn like brass. That is in Revelation.
Yeah, they describe the man.
Burn like, even Jeremiah is 14:2. Let's see forget.
Is that?
Jeremiah 14:2. He say we are back onto the ground.
Matthew
17:2. Is that?
78, I think.
I forget what chapter in Matthew. Speak about even in Psalms.
Yeah, it's 14:2, right? Let me read it for you. It says, this Jeremiah 14 verse 2. He said, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Judah is the main tribe. And Judah black.
They say they're black. Yeah, they're black unto the ground. You know the scripture, man. You know the thing,
And you know the Egypts back then was black too.
Yeah.
And for Moses to hide among the Egypts, he couldn't be white. Because then
yeah.
You had to be black to mix.
Yeah.
There was no white.
No, yeah, they were black. They were dark skinned people. Yeah.
But British, you know, and thing.
Man change up certain things.
Change it over and they put it as they're being Caucasian.
Right. Right.
He said, the kind of excuses here that we see today is we say, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall thou be in the basket and thy house, and what that basket will bring back to your earnings. You can't see your money. That is part of the curses.
You're slaving every day.
You're slaving every day. Say, curse will be in a city. What is the next one with the Michelle right side above? I don't want any curses.
I said, they just look up the cotton. We still in the cotton field.
Yeah, we still in the cotton field. They just take the chains off we neck, pay it inside there. Inject it inside there. Making you feel your friend.
Last time, you tell me, you say, brother, I want to crack the egg. I said, what egg there? Because right now, I would have placed in my head an egg with the brain, and they crack that yolk and they inject it. They crack that egg and they inject it to them whole knowledge of how we...
Everything, yeah. It changed everything.
And what's it, they push we away from me, father?
That's what they do, distance.
The distance we, so now what? That will be out here to wake up people, boy, and show
But
them.
you don't live with never.
You see, Diana, let me see. I'm not getting it fair. As I see, do live in now, boy. I'll get it fair, man.
See, this perilous time will come, man, will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, children blasphemers, and disobedient to the parents.
Right, this is Jeremiah 3, verse 1, right? To show you, right? He said, they say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man, she shall return unto her again. He said, shall not the land be greatly polluted?
Yeah.
He said, but thou hast played an harlot with many lovers, yet return to me, said the Lord. He said, yet we return to him, and what? He accept we were. How long say we need to change and follow the law, statutes, and commandments, my brother, according to the scriptures, and try your best not to pollute your body, because you know, say earlier on, your body is the temple, and that is truth according to the scriptures. Your body is the temple. So how your body get clean now? Because sin is what? Transgression of the law, you know? And this is what these so-called people teaching you. They're teaching you wrongdoing, because They want to be righteous in the sight of the Most High. But when you go in the church, you see them mark up. You see a pastor with bald head. But the scripture say, "Thou shalt not shave thy head bald."
I'd not remove none.
If you find, see if you can engine church where you say if you ain't believe in the book, if you ain't believe in Moses, or if you believe in me. I think it's somewhere in Hebrews, right? He's saying, but you see man here with bald head. You see man shave up to the finest. All these things was laws given unto us.
You don't want to look like woman.
Yeah, all these things was laws given unto us to keep us clean, my brother, and keep us righteous. You understand what she said? Don't eat pork. He said don't eat swine, it's salty.
Talk about that in Leviticus. Things that is clean and
unclean, like the dog.
Yeah.
You can't eat the dog.
Moses.
And mankind so wicked is that the Most High still give you plenty things you could eat. Okay, he still give you the beef you could eat. He still give you the chicken.
Yeah, the clothes we put the animal, you say.
He give you things to
although
eat.
the hog eat his clothing like
You see, check some in
goat
Hebrews.
and
Yeah,
and the
I
cow.
check it too.
Yeah.
And he chewed his gut. He
Yeah.
unclean.
Yeah, he unclean. The rabbit. He meant slaughtering rabbit. All them things is not.
All them things like crab. Fish without scale.
Seal shoot out scale. We eating these things so what we defile in the temple of Lord. Because this is the temple of the Lord at the end of the day. No?
And you know what is the philosophy? Christ come and die for we sin so we can eat that. And what goes in the mouth doesn't defile the body. No, yeah.
That was talking about man. That was talking about man. That meat was talking to man because in I read it is in the same Isaiah 66 will cut that thread. But you say you will deal with them that eat the swine flesh. And you know Isaiah is prophecy to come.
Isaiah, you see the man tell you? Isaiah Jen.
Let's
Talk about the Christ man before coming out the child. He saying, for unto us a child was born. You understand? A son was given and his name shall be Wonderful Counselor.
Yeah. I just read that just the other day, you know, boy. Yeah. Good tell, man. Get it?
It's alright. You can have it. It's Hebrews 3 and 2. Who was faithful to him that appointed him, as also Moses was faithful in all his house.
Can.
For this man was counted worthy of more glory than Moses. But as much as he who had builded the house had more honor than the house. For every house he built. No, not that one.
They say, if you ain't believe in the words of Moses, then how can you believe in me? That's what they say. That's what they say.
Go on there, and then to another remember here, the supervisor called and then to the level and he speaks me to become a mind. If I was going to right down in our man. Let me see houses and them, so I tell them only like on weekends I go be free up now. Yeah. Yeah, like Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I could go now. Like this morning I thought well I got a little upset this morning, but
it's on the New Testament, it's Hebrews.
Yeah, I have it. I have all the Hebrews put it up here.
No.
With Moses in it.
Not with them, for them to walk on weekend. I will have come on. Yeah, like all you are that thing there.
Try believe.
Yeah.
If you believe not, then there is a...
Otherwise I would have been walking at you. Alright, yeah, that would be very nice.
You don't all Hebrew have here.
Alright.
Nice mountain.
Yeah, we can jump. I walk in already. I can leave my work to go at our next work.
Yeah.
You see like woolen.
Yeah.
You go to graduates, I'll eat yourself. And nothing that way.
Yeah, boy. So as we see today, the curses is poured upon me. So when we see certain men, even you see most of these vagrants and things in the streets as well.
It's right.
Yeah, talk about that. You see, I will give blindness and madness to my people. See if I find it again.
I'm going to show you how to with parents against own children.
Yeah.
Fathers against the son, mother against the daughter.
Correct.
They're ridiculing them. And all them kind of things.
Yeah.
And that happening right now. Right now.
So you see, thing of that. You see, and moreover, right? Verse 60, he say, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. And what is the disease you see? Oh, look at a new plague come up now. All thy diseases, all them things prophesied will happen to us.
A man telling me, I ain't going through, I'm going through. And then, I know he ain't going to kill anything. And I say, well, other country getting natural disaster, earthquake, storm and things. I say, well, we need disaster. But we beating the self-destruction because the government setting up a plan and the civil society to that setting up a plan to kill those.
Yeah, well, that is because
Have a higher act down there.
Even-
All the shots up there.
even in Egypt, when we came into Egypt, when Joseph came with his family into Egypt, they say we wax great. We see when these people, we like the chain man, babies like babies, we just wax great and quick. So in order now for them to decrease their population, that's why they had send HIV, AIDS, these new diseases to decrease the population of we people.
Are we under control?
Because how we under our control. When they had conquered us in Jerusalem as within our history, you know how they end up conquering Jerusalem? It was we Sabbath day we was on. We Sabbath day, and because of the fear of the Most High you had for the law, he said no severe work. And these so-called white men climbed the walls with sword. And Apostle raising to tell you that. To show the spirit of the Lord, them men fear the Lord, them men didn't attack them, they take slaughter because they know it's the Sabbath. And that's how they conquer Jerusalem. When you go back into this, I think is if you go and look to the book of Josephus, I think Josephus, book 1 or something, so it's something.
I will look up that one.
Josephus, how they conquered Israel, because they couldn't conquer the nation. Really and truly, but they strategize because we people that fear the Lord and do the will of the Lord. You understand?
But they don't share that in movies too.
Yeah, they're just playing that. They're just playing that.
Because look like this picture, Kingdom of Heaven. With the Knights
Yeah, I watched that.
Templars
I watched that.
fighting Sahaladin. You know, when I did back now doing some research, they said that whole battle was a front and a distraction to invade Solomon Temple. While the massive that focus on that battle.
At strategic, what do they call it? Strategical.
Yeah. It was not just invading Solomon Temple, taking all the relics, the scrolls.
Behind your back and nobody know. That distraction.
Yeah.
Bring that back to Europe.
Yeah.
Well, things are still.
Yeah, but they have it. But that was done prophesying that would happen according to the Messiah.
Everything Father talk about.
Yeah, it's coming
Come
and
to
it's
pass.
coming today and now what? He say you will wake back up the people that were seeing people like we
Well-
waking up now preaching back the word. Because he say what? Cry out this word to the cities and the gates. Yeah, and that is what we're doing. You understand? We waking back up the people to the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High, telling them who is their true identity, right? And what to do to be saved by.
Watch some
Understand?
of them. The bleaching.
Yeah.
Destroying the melanin within the skin. They look white, they look Caucasian.
They look like a Caucasian.
Like
The
you
worst
madness.
color, the worst color. The worst color.
God bless you, so you can shine and smile and you with
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it a
Yeah,
lie.
exactly.
When the black man, when the white short black man was amazing. When they see that, they used to call me, Alexander, they used to call me blue-faced people, but we used to glow in the moonlight.
Yeah.
Mama used to be shining out there, reflecting back on she, because the moon is mother.
Yeah, because the moon and the earth, I think they describe it as a female thing, isn't it?
The moon deal with the water and the earth.
I know the earth for sure, he mentioned the earth as a woman. I know the moon.
Like the bridegroom,
Yeah.
bride and the
The
bridegroom.
earth. I know the earth. Yeah, you see buddy. Yeah. Yeah.
These simple things they
Yeah. Look at that same that big thing up on with the church today. And people still go and sit down in the church. People still go in and church. 28 million a man make on all their head. 28 million a man make all their head and people still go in and sit down as it.
the paying times.
For paying tithes. And that is them are going to the tithe law because they know how the tithe law is supposed to be. According to Deuteronomy 14.
And in certain churches it are different roles. If in coffee church, if you have 500 seat prayer, you in front. Then 300 back.
Wait, is that happening inside it?
That one will-
Yeah?
Where's that?
He's saying coffee church.
Yeah.
For those
Apart now,
like big boys and
a
them
old
will pay
man.
more.
Yeah.
Go and
Go
look
back.
in there, you go there with your wife, you say coffee church. The front there and all that. Big thing.
Yeah.
Them would give plenty, like 500.
Put it in front.
The categorize and something.
VIP. It's a VIP and VVVIP.
Kind of hear that.
Yeah, when they give us something to talk about, boy.
Like madness.
Yeah. It's a VVIP seats.
Your phone and coals of fire for them.
Yeah.
You see what going on in telling our man, the rich man and Lazarus.
Yeah.
See,
Let's see if I
it's
get-
wrong.
It's
But I comfort
14:22.
Lazarus.
Right?
I know where people.
Yeah. I'm going to really tied out to show how people go read. Anyways, blindness the most I upon them too, but he said this Deuteronomy 22 verse 14 verse 22. He said, "Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed that the field bring forth year by year." So tithe is something keep yearly, my brother. Not every Saturday you go, you have to put tithe according to the Bible. Because if you had to go and tell a pastor where you get that tithe, no, so it's from here, you have to prove all things. You understand? But now them picking up tithes every Saturday, every Sunday, but the scripture says yearly. Now let me see what you have to do for it when you pick it up yearly. He said, "Thou shalt truly," I say reach 22. Right. "Thou shalt truly tithe the increase of thy seed that the Lord feedeth, bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which thou shalt choose to place his name." Now, when the Lord placed his name, I think it's in Chronicles 6, he placed his name in Jerusalem. Right? And that's reading, go back to that. Right? He said to place his name, "The tithe of thy corn, the tithe of thy wine, and the tithe of the firstling of thy herds and of thy flock, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always." He said, "And if the way be too long for thee, so thou art not able to carry it," so which means if you can't carry it, because Jerusalem is the place that hold all the tithes. Now the Most High say scatter the people to the four corners of the earth, so we carry Jerusalem now. I can't take a plane to go to Jerusalem now. So here what he say to do, he say, if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from thee, from the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, then thou shalt turn it into money and bind it up the money in thine hand, and thou shalt go in the place which the Lord thy God shall choose, and thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusted for." But in the pastor, whatever your soul lusted for, what you want to buy with it, will you save it in a year? Your tithe money, wherever you bring in, that for you, not for the pastor. If a man want to give alms, is a different, you know, because the scripture talk about giving alms. For we are brother, you know, just to sustain them. But not to go and buy no BM and no S5 and no. This is what the men pumping. That is what the men pumping, because the men vain and their pride up there. And what they will do, they will go in a church and they tell two scripture and you feeling good for that. But they ain't go break down this how the tithe supposed to be. This tithe is a yearly thing.
I was listening now.
Yeah, the scripture say get on one. The scripture say woe. That why that passage in the scripture, because it say woe to them pastors that separate that tree.
Yeah,
Supposed to have it.
Woe to the pastors and
Okay,
preachers
true.
that my sheep are straight.
Straight.
Correct.
That's
Flames
right.
on fire for them.
Flames on fire, because why?
I was looking at
Them
that.
separating the sheep.
I saw two documentary on a show. A man say,
Yeah, you can fuck the fire now.
the man say,
Yeah, I
like the
know that.
Catholic, he said God created fear, right? So we worship him in fear. And the church created hell. So we can fear and go into the church, because nobody want to go in there. So they see some of them.
All that's part of the program up here.
Hell, there is a philosophy, that hell doctrine, yeah.
That is why the church
Oh,
created
so
go-
watching
go
you
heaven,
talking,
go
I
bad,
just want to go into
go bad,
it one
you
time.
go ahead.
Revelations.
But that's the
Revelation
control you all
21.
that chain. But all that chain are again.
Sure, keep going to the church.
Yeah.
They know you pay attention, they don't want
Give,
to take
take.
the worship.
Yeah, you want to go here.
Like idol, creating image with a hang up. Thing.
Right, right.
That's true.
Because they teach you, they teach hell is this flames of fire and you'll get burned.
Right there.
Right here.
Let me read the scripture for you
Right
to
here.
denounce that one time, to denounce that madness. This Revelation 20 verse 14. He say, and death and hell was cast into the lake of fire. So now, how hell, if they say hell is fire, they can cast hell in the lake of fire and destroy it. That is madness. He say, I'll show hell. Hell is a condition where we're going through suffering.
Hell is right here, right here.
Hell is right here because
Let's create that.
Ezekiel, you see the place of judgment, get down. Right, the place of judgment and you'll get it.
But if I come and rob you, I create hell for you.
Yeah. Because we just say it unknowingly, my brother. We just say it unknowingly. Sometimes we say, oh God, but I'm going through hell, but I can't see my way. Hell is a condition. Hell is not what these people teaching that you're going, because at the end of the day, the scripture say all spirits go back to the Most High, whether it be good or bad.
They tell you certain words they use, then will manifest and you will go through it. Because if they say, boy, you're going through your hell, boy, and you keep using that phrase, it will manifest.
Yeah.
You understand? Word song,
Yeah.
power, and
Yeah.
you get the vibration.
Yeah.
This one, I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the
No,
wicked.
he said, judge, put the place of judgment. Place of judgment. The place of judgment, you might get, because you see the place of judgment is under the sun, meaning here. We under the sun, this earth. So whatever we going through, there be judgment, my brother. Sometimes you ain't seen it, but I don't understand. It's a spiritual thing. You understand? And you understand you come here to serve the Messiah and you have to go through certain phases. And the lies that why your judgment is here on earth. The judgment is here. I could go deeper into it where the scripture showing you which generation has spirit and all that. Spirits too early. Spirits does just come back. Whatever you do, yes. Whatever you do after 3 to 4 generation, because I think Moses say that to about 32. About 32, 34 generation has spirit, you see what you can't remember the exact word back here, but plenty people don't believe in it. But it's in the scripture. The place of judgment, man?
Yes, you know.
Press judgment. Press judgment.
Nah,
Judgment? What?
Judge.
Place of judgment? Alright. Anyway.
I will find it right now. I feel no wait.
Yeah. So that would teach me that hell is this place and we should fear.
Eagle!
But hell is a condition. I'm not going to 21. Revelation 15, boy. He say, and whosoever shall not be written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. You understand? So hell is a condition.
Yeah.
It's a condition.
What, right?
It's the truth. There's so much of things I could go into here, but I'm trying to find scripture for you.
That's the earth
You
and
get
the
it?
heart
No, you
of
get it. I'm trying to find a scripture here, but
There's 3:16.
yeah, feel like that.
And moreover I saw under the sun, the place of judgment. That's it.
Okay, right. Look at here, remember that, right? You did family.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 16. And moreover I saw under the sun, place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Yeah. You see the place of judgment that iniquity was
Under
there.
the sun.
Yeah, unto yeah, go ahead.
Moreover I saw under the sun, the place of judgment,
Under the sun, you see the place of judgment, right?
and that wickedness was there.
That wickedness was there. You see the sun here now. So the place of judgment here,
right here.
and wickedness was here because the righteous here. That is we out here trying to wake up people.
And the place of righteousness.
And the place of wickedness is here because wickedness and righteousness here, you know.
Hand in hand it go.
Hand in hand. But when the Messiah come, he will take you righteous. You understand? Because the road is a thin road. It's not a road that wide, you know. It's not a road that wide. And that wide is step, man. The scripture says the road is a narrow path, right? If you're going to do a survey on Christianity, my brother, try and do a survey and online, we'll see millions of people. So if that were 9, what if it's 144,000 and 1/3 of the people? It didn't even cost us 2 million yet. And you in Christianity, why is over 10 million people serving? Who wrong, boy? You can try telling it. If you were wide and you check up Christianity survey, you will see 9-10 million people in different, whether you're 7 days are Catholic.
Yeah.
And the scripture says 144,000 my brother and 1/3. Even close to them numbers of colony. So what part you in, Mike?
Which part your place yourself?
Which part your place is in? You can't wait out the option.
I have to be in the 144.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I go on the soldiers. Yesterday I tell them my brother not to say them blow up there. Feel like no, like soldiers wait.
But it would go.
Not telling you. I said I soldiers waiting and so spiritually. Right.
He said, but this is what I was telling you. I'm looking for it. I know it's the next verse, right? But he say, whosoever shall not be found written in the book was cast into the lake of fire, right? Right. So he say, and death and hell, to show you how the scriptures break down itself. Just to go back on that topic to clear it, I was looking for about lost it now. He say, and death and hell was cast into the lake of fire. And this was the second death, right? Or that would really say second death. The other pay attention to what I say there. He said that is the second death.
Right.
I'm going to read it. So now the scripture I'm going to show you the detail what is the second death. This is Revelation 21. I'm going to read from verse 8. He said, verse 8, he said, but the fearful and the unbeliever and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and promises, which is the second death. That is the second death to get rid of them people. That is real fire. And that fire go back to ICBM. Nuclear missiles. That was going on down the place. That is what going on board. You feel there's some fire coming from opening out of the realms because what you think? These people, they're building all these war machines for the most to get in control. You understand?
The one, you see, it's come like, I believe like, the provoking the most high and the testing him, testing him power. When they see the day night, you know the ball.
Yeah.
All the weapon and nuclear, this and that, and the work rate half, the control and the pattern and this and that. You see, all them teaching is from what I get from the fallen angels. And
yeah, no.
Book of Enoch.
Yeah, that book kind of bugged out, to be honest with you. You run into that book, you could fall hard because fallen angels go back to really us. Because when you go back to angels just mean a messenger of the Most High.
But it was a school.
You understand? It's just a message. No, it has spiritual angels, you know. But according to these scriptures and what the Most High declares that they cannot entangle with human. Full stop. So when you hear people talking about angels and taking their sex with angels, that is some bugged out thing that is mad.
That is jinn.
You understand?
Oh.
We as angels, messengers. Angels are messenger.
In the Bible mentions she name once. Lilith. That in Genesis. Lilith is a female spirit that's come on.
But I know I can't answer it according. First I will look up it.
Yeah.
I will look it up.
It's a spirit that just seduce you.
Lilith.
I will look up. Right? It's in Genesis. It has come like, alright, the former where you're dreaming like you're having sex and you wake up and you get wet dream and them kind of thing. No, you say no, that no taking your seed, but within a spiritual realm, it will come in from a nice woman. You're dreaming you're having sex and you're sleeping in it. But the spirit now entangling with that force. You understand? Once the mention she Lilith.
Lilith? Then the first time I hear that because I know the scripture say they can't entangle now. There's no marriage.
The put it down back like the immaculate concept where Horus, Osiris and Horus and them come out to the same, them come out to the same good concept as Christ, man. Or Christ
But the immaculate concept. Yeah, I need mythology.
Yeah, we'll tell you, it's Horus, Osiris, Isis and Horus. No, Isis and Osiris. Them get Horus. Right, that's second. One out of the two. Them get a son, but the way how the son come with the praise, they call it Christ. So Mary and Joseph. Egypt know them are them one Mary and Joseph.
Yeah, well, they have their own philosophy. It's obvious.
Horus, the eye of Horus. You know, them Egypt and
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah.
Right. He come like Christ. You see, he come for the same immaculate concept through the Spirit. But
Now, but the immaculate concept is off because Mary, she husband was Joseph according to the scriptures.
yeah, that was she was born with Joseph. Same way how was
No, Christ, that was his father, you know, because they get in second,
he had sex with her.
yeah.
But they wouldn't put it down
No,
as,
put it down.
They prove it now.
Joseph
Second
had sex
Samuel,
with her.
I think it's 7. 7. Second Samuel 7. Wait till that. Because here what was real paper but in the Messiah, David, right?
That's the man.
That was the man, right?
Second Samuel.
Son of Jesse.
7, yeah. I think it's 7. They're looking for Oh God. How would I could get together, but they're looking for when he sleep or when they'll sleep.
That's our man. Miss Lewis, that is a mommy. But I'm really still go to school up in the But I was in as well.
Right, these people. We could pump on some maybe that's all
Second Samuel chapter 7 verse 12. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers.
That's the Mosai talking to David, right? Now we have to understand now why we're going in this. The Mosai is not a man of confusion, and he cannot lie. So that's one thing you have to realize. He don't lie. Go ahead.
I will set up thy seed after thee.
He telling Moses he will set up his seed after thee.
David.
He telling David he will set up his seed after thee.
Which shall proceed out of thy bowels,
He'll see out of that bowels, loins. Right.
and I will establish his kingdom.
I will establish his
Kingdom.
Go down.
He shall build a house for my name.
He shall build a house like the Messiah he talking about like prophecy. So he let Moses know, hey, the Messiah will come through your bowels. Yeah, go ahead.
And I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
I will establish his throne forever. Now, who Joseph was?
So just read one more verse.
You want to read one more verse?
Yeah. I will be his father.
I will be his father.
And he shall be my son.
He shall be my son. I prophecy. And the Messiah, so letting Moses know, hey, out of your bowels, the Messiah will reign. So who was in the lineage of Moses? You get that in this type of
John.
let's go there.
Wow.
Let's go there, bro.
Why are you talking?
House.
Hold on, if I follow there.
Like, where's that?
House of David. House of David.
What?
They be wrong.
They say Joseph was from the house of David.
Which one? Saint Samuel?
No. Just type of house of David.
Yeah.
It's in the New Testament. They say Joseph was from the house of David.
House of David, that is his brother, is it? House of David.
The virgin espoused a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David.
Right. Yeah, read it. Read it. Read it.
I'm going to come. You want a drink?
Yeah.
This is Luke chapter 1 verse 27. So a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David.
He was from the house. When you go back to that, the house meaning the lineage. Because the Messiah done tell him he would come out from David.
You want them skip that showing you all begotten? Who begotten?
Yeah, that even
the whole
Matthew.
lineage
Straight
goes
down, but people
I
don't
didn't
still neglect that.
But
They can't use
this word
They don't
virgin,
neglect that.
this word virgin have two meanings in it. But when I go back to the Hebrew, you can realize the virgin in this part really mean young woman. It don't really mean virgin.
Yeah, free from
Yeah.
sex.
And just to say it, just to expound what your brother saying, and there's something I should tell you, as I hear one time, is that when you're studying the
I like it,
scriptures
so
too,
That's not that.
when you're studying the scripture too, you have to learn meaning of words because it does go back. You might watch that word there and as he say a virgin don't mean never have sex, it just mean a young woman there. So you just have to go at what the Hebrew word means.
And that is where the English now come and tire people
That
because,
is,
for
yeah,
example,
why they say
the word
English is a
tree.
bastard.
Three are different spelling. It are the T-H-R-E-E and it are the T-R-E-E. That is the spell. Which one we talk
But you
about?
see, in the translation now, you have to be careful with it. So to really get the root of it, you have to go back.
Can get back where and the offspring in Revelation, type of offspring and all that. When you
Right.
say Christ, he says
I could
offspring.
say something.
Yes, yeah, but like that.
But wait, before I go into that,
Yes, no, that's
hold
why you
on,
want
hold
to
on.
say something.
this is
Right.
Luke chapter 3 verse 23.
But,
I'll just use that.
Yeah,
Say
yeah,
in for now, right?
Right.
Jesus himself began about 30 years of age and was, as was supposed, the son of Joseph, which was the son of Heli.
Was he
the son of Joseph.
Was he son of Joseph?
So
So why
so he was
did
his son.
he know Joseph?
Okay, I
Why they
want
want
to
to make Mary is the Holy Mary and nobody never touched you?
Yeah.
Get the offspring in Revelation, Brad. Yeah.
You go be like to be locked up and can't go nowhere
No.
and eat what I want to hear.
No.
You went like that.
No.
So why you have this bird lock up?
Oh, that's not my brother. That's taking care of
Freedom.
Yeah.
What?
I respect what you say. I understand what you say.
Freedom is a nice thing.
Yeah.
You go where you want. You do what you want.
I ain't defending what you say, but you know my brother. That's
That's excellent.
yeah. But I understand what you say and I respect your judgment.
But I just
Yeah. Right?
okay.
Right now you're dealing with this fella. What are the scriptures say? Right? Right?
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
Okay.
offspring
Forget
revelation.
about
I be
power.
offspring.
What? Let me hear.
Right.
have it.
See this one, eh?
This is Revelation chapter 22 verse 16. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify
Yeah, that's it.
unto you these things in the churches.
So you say I come to justify these things to you in these churches. That what?
I am the root and
He's the
offspring
root
of David.
Offspring of David. So it had no angels come and overcome her and breach she and she gets swelled. According to the other side.
David's gentle.
And yeah, even
I got it.
yeah.
I got it, man.
Yeah, drunk. You drinking?
I drinking.
Yeah.
But
I think go to drink early in the morning. I have a script here for that.
Okay. No, I just got that too.
Nah, you only have one part of it.
Okay.
You only have the
You
New
think?
Testament. You always leave out the Old Testament.
Why?
Yeah. The real
Yeah.
one. Way to learn.
Because all the laws in the Old Testament.
And I would like to say that, like, the next thing I would like to say that the Old Testament done away with. We under the New
This is a
Covenant.
New Testament.
That is alright. You see- Get out one time to put that
Okay,
like
I ask you one question. Ask you one question I'm going because all I go understand me.
Yeah.
I'm a spiritual person.
Alright, yeah.
All I go understand me. Let me tell you something. You know what wisdom? Wisdom is to fight food.
Yeah,
I
wisdom
talking
is the
good.
wife. Yeah, we know, but we're doing another thing. Get this, yeah?
All
This
of
is
the
Hebrews
food-
chapter 10 verse 7.
Ah.
Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book.
Come in the volume and the book.
It is
So that's
written of
Sanders
me.
Madness they like to talk to. It is written to me, say come in the volume and they look at the word volume, it means the whole book. You understand? So then, how they want to denounce the Old Testament and the Messiah say, come in the... You see, you cannot understand the new without the old. Because the new is prophesied, the old is prophesied things are the new. They go hand in hand. You understand? So when a man talk that kind of madness,
The real Bible, they will track everything and put what I want in. You never read a good Bible.
we not saying no.
The King God says
We
that.
not saying no because the scriptures say they will add and take out. But the Lord gave us sufficient to turn to Him. That's the main thing. So we know we don't have the original because the original was written in
the
Hebrew.
original, I'm going to tell you right now. If you have a wife, right, you make a child, You want to get a child? Yes or no?
You going on Abraham?
You want to get a child?
Sacrifice his son.
Yeah, but all that was written.
Listen what I'm saying. Billy was saying, you have a wife. Your wife never got a child for you. Right? Right? And God created that for you. Why you want to get a child?
Don't let the builder refuse, God, sir.
You man, you're not God.
Alright, so that is
Because if God make me and you,
that without no understanding of the scripture. So have a nice day, uncle. That if you don't believe that,
I could never make my child and kill
have
myself.
a nice day. By the end of the day, them when they're going through their swords and things, they're calling on God. God help me. Am I brother? You understand? When they're going through their swords, it's called God.
You never kill yourself, but you don't have to kill them physically, you know. Remember the dwell within you. So the things you take, you know, you toxic people in your
I
body.
take the nature of interest to prove the nature. It have a scripture say you take not the nature. You take not the see, I think it's 16 or something. So when the person goes straight to him, yeah, I think that is. Yeah.
For verily he
Tell
took
the scriptures. God, my name this one here.
Hebrews chapter 2 verse 16. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels,
The Moses say, I took not the nature of angels.
but he
So
took
why
on
these people teaching Mount Mary never get sex?
but he took on him the seed of Abraham.
But he take up to the seed of Abraham. When you go down from Abraham, straight down to David and straight down to Joseph.
Brother, between me and two all, even if I like, oh, I used to say to myself, like, this man had sex with that woman,
Yeah.
that's how this child come, because that's how it was reproduced.
Yeah, Roman street to prove because remember there's celestial bodies and terrestrial body. You understand?
You understand?
There's two type of body, meaning your spirit and your normal body, both work hand in hand. That's why in Paul writing, he showed the separation. Three goes, you get?
Yeah, I mean next Corinthians.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 15:40. There are also celestial bodies and bodies of
You
terrestrial.
see?
But the body of the celestial is one, and the glory of the celestial is another.
Two. Right? So which means two of them, but who can one? Because once the spirit go on here, I can't move. I'm dead.
That's like when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
That's why,
Like the better life how the body functioning, but the superior
the
consciousness.
spirit is a fire inside you.
There's a fire and another thing.
So that's why when it leave you, your body get cold, the fire gone.
There is eternal
You
fire.
go to the Roman street.
Hey.
There.
With a bucket there.
Hey, hey. What I hear, John?
Just go on Roman street. This
Yeah.
one. This one. So we say by the spirit.
No,
There's Romans one. Go street. If you just one go street. You see, I think there's one go street. Right. So here we make the separation here in the books of Romans here.
This Romans chapter 1 verse 3 concerning his son,
Concerning his son, which is the Messiah.
right? What name the
Yeah, anyone.
concerning his son, Jesus Christ our Lord, which was made of the seed of David according to the flesh.
According to the flesh, because remember we now show you there is celestial body and terrestrial body. So this is what in Romans you are saying. According to the flesh, the son of
God.
Right. And
son
came
of-
to the seed of David,
right, the son of God. You read it
which
back
was
over?
made of the seed of David according
Which
to the
was
flesh.
made of the seed of David according to the
Son of the
flesh,
yeah, to the
right?
flesh.
Right? Because
And
remember we don't show the promise. But he say from David.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah, yeah,
plenty in the New Testament. That's why they call him the son of David. Because there was a prophecy made and everybody knew he was to come out from there. That's why
Abraham and all talk about that. And
was
God
not
established to
talking.
bless the seed like the sun.
A certain line here, and they come straight down.
Right, yeah. So brother, see according to what?
Right, according to the flesh, and declared to be the Son of God with power, according to the Spirit of holiness, by the resurrection from the dead.
Right, according to the son. that spirit they were inside he there is the boss, like the boss son.
I can't remember what scripture in Psalms. In Psalms 84, but they say they describe for the Lord thy God is the Son. And then he spelled S-O-N. S-U-N is spelled it. And the man repeated that is the Son that live in fire, eternal fire.
I understand it.
When you see how people describe it, well.
Oh, like
but
if it's a son
children,
now, but it's a son, like if the son is the
yeah.
truth.
And somebody say that there's none of S-O-N and S-U-N. So they describe it for the Lord thy God is the Son.
You
You can't get rid of that. No man can get rid of that.
Nah, we know no
The
man.
Son itself.
Yeah.
And that is the throne. David throne sit today. No matter time you pass everything and then the firmament. You can't pass the sun. You can pass the sun. No man can pass that fire. Or take that or withstand that fire. You can't even watch the sun until you get out. And I say nobody can watch upon God's face. He feels like God. When you see Moses, when he went up into the mountain of Sinai,
To see his son.
you can't watch Christ, man, or God or Moses, whoever they say he is. But the Supreme, you can't watch the Supreme fully. Yeah, that's what they show we and that's what we read. Some because the glory of God so great and powerful. I like because what the darkest shades can even make it.
Too right.
I tell you.
So that one is very good.
But he does kindle the flame so you can see him through the manifestation.
That's a false doctrine, out there. False philosophy. That's why you say, I read it, right?
Woe to the pastors and priests.
Woe to the pastors that leave my
That's
sister.
serious, because it's Jeremiah. He's a fire prophet.
Yeah, that's it,
And you talk about the fire, even the fire was blazing in California and then play Jeremiah, talk about all them fire.
Yeah, that's way down into
Everything they talk about, the prophets and talk about.
from truth, right? Hebrews, get Hebrews 5:40. After that, right? I see where's the time now? I want something.
What's the time?
The time now is 10 o'clock.
I don't want them Oko. The Oko, my wife was Oko.
And you just want to show
Hello.
some of the scriptures for you, know?
Hello.
This is Hebrews chapter 5 verse 14. But strong meat belonging to them that age of full age, even those by who reason of use have their senses discern both good and evil.
So strong meat go back to them. He says strong meat that go back to them that is full age. Now when you look at that with full age, it doesn't mean that how long you're in the street. You understand? Full age go back to being a perfect man. Strong meat. That perfect man. You understand? The Most High will really be the deepest thing because you're perfect in the sight of the Most High. Right? So you get over from there, huh? Yeah.
But strong meat belonging to them that are full
I was going
age,
through this now, I know you had to go now, so I'll just finish it off on this now.
Hello.
even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
Your senses to discern good from evil. That's what we hear.
To recognize
Good from evil, because there is the spirit you have to be in. You understand? You have to know good from evil. You can't just go by what everybody tells you.
true. You have
Because the Bible says, prove all things through the scripture. So if he can't prove that and he not doing according to this, that man is a liar according to the
So
word
the
of God.
devil left you. You bring a man here.
Understand?
forward.
Yeah.
Bring a man here, you trying to interrupt me. Started costing
Philippians
things.
1.
Father, just get rid of it and send me so.
Philippians 1, 9 and 10. And then it started off with this now, but as they come, you went shooting at us.
Educate me.
Yeah,
Love that channel. That channel.
Yeah, that
One and what?
is about 1 and verse 9.
This is Philippians chapter 1 verse 9. And this I pray, that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment.
In knowledge and in all judgment. Because judgment is a serious thing. You might think a man doing that and it's not so. So let your knowledge, all wisdom, abound in knowledge and in what? Judgment or studying this and when you study, this is the way out everything, you know, my brother. This is the way out. Man get carried away and they want to read all kind of things, but they can't read this. All book they go read. But they can't have substance and the power.
They're not the patience.
Yeah, not that they are the patience. They don't have the patience too. Yeah, they don't have the patience too. Oh, I mean, they're following blind leaders. But they ain't willing to dig. They ain't willing to seek knowledge. You say what? It's he for kings to search it up.
Seek knowledge before vengeance by
Read 10, I'm going to 10. Read 10.
Yeah. No, that ye may approve things that are excellent,
That he may approve things that are excellent.
that ye may be sincere and without offense till the day of Christ.
Sincere and without offense. So we out here with sincere and without offense. But we're proving all things. Like the tithes, like failure. These people saying you have to be baptized to be saved. Like failure.
They see Christ coming and show them how gambling and the piece of them up to this still collecting money from the poor man.
And they still take it, they still take it. They watch that and they still go back.
Them the process and them fooling people and people when they give tithes they will end up in
Yeah,
pay your way there.
Philippians 3
But
verse
they know it's hellfire them taking the way.
no, 3, read verse 3 and then you go down to 15.
Why they say bring a basket of fruit? Bring something so we can share to everybody.
Read 3 and then you can go down to
Yeah.
15.
This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 3. For we are the circumcision which worship God in the spirit
Which worship here?
and rejoice in
Mashiach here.
Mashiach, our Shai, and have no confidence in the flesh,
We have no confidence in the flesh now. We have no confidence in the flesh. No, you can't have confidence in the flesh. The flesh weak. Cannot everything a man tell you go hit and go. That's why the most I get the spirit and the discernment.
And the truth is
Long say
better than
upright,
you.
yeah. Long say upright when you lead Lord, he will reveal things. Yeah, go down to 15.
The truth is better than you. That's why you get the choices, you know.
verse 15. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded,
Be disminded, yeah.
and if in anything ye be otherwise minded,
If you be otherwise, man, you have a problem where you find things off here.
God shall reveal even this unto you.
He will reveal it to you because you walk perfect in the sight of him. Most I go see you as a good servant of the Lord and then go reveal things that bother you. That's why he say, if it be other minded, he say we will reveal it to you. You understand? According to the way of the prophecy. So it's when you're looking
I
at
enjoy this. I enjoy this God.
yeah. Now why you hear him call before we close up? He call Mashiach Yahushai.
Mashiach.
Yahushai. Mashiach is what it is called Christ. And Yahushai is what they call Jesus because I just want to leave you with that information because I
But when
wanna
I hear you call that word, I say,
they say never
"Go
see
in,
it
Sean
yet."
David. I say, bro.
Yeah.
I say, them my mind now. You understand?
He called Mashiach. Now he was keep on right reading your stuff until he was saying which one to call that. Because sometimes you go read reprobate for a man to understand. Because when you go back to the word Jesus, the word Jesus was created for church.
Yeah, but them Romans and them.
Right, them rules and them bring it to their letter. But when you go back deep into the Lashon, which is the ancient Hebrew,
Hebrew text.
it's really your Hawashai
With the why?
Yeah, with the why, your
Yeah.
Hawashai.
Yeah.
Now it's a Yahweh, Yahweh still is not on
Nah,
point.
nah. Some people say Yeshaya
Yeah.
or Yeshua.
Nah, your Hawashai, Mashiach. That is the name we call on because that we call because the Lord is the God of one nation. Now he created everything, but he didn't with them because them is but the scripture says there is the foundation of the earth. He's who he set order to keep everything, the Israelites. And that is the name that we call it. You understand? Your power shall have it. So that is the name of the Heavenly Father.
And you know, saying about Jacob, new name was Israel.
Yeah, after he
Jacob,
fight.
yeah, after he fight, he get
With
it.
the angel.
Yeah.
And that fight was within the spiritual realm.
That was a
Physically.
spiritual, yeah, a spiritual, nah. As in a
Wasn't
physical, nah.
it's spiritual.
Yeah. Actually fight with her
One time when I go to all kind of thing, I type up, but they tell me about this man called Jacob, the big head scientist. No, Jacob, Jacob. Sometimes. Jacob now, he's the big head scientist. He created a race on an island. But they're trying to put it as with Jacob now.
Yeah. They're trying to reference it.
Yeah.
And
The Caucasian.
yeah.
First was the yellow race, which is the Chinese say, and from the Chinese stem. Caucasian.
Nah, but the Caucasian came about. Remember, nobody was to kill Cain, and he said he said you would have set a mark on Cain, right?
Yes.
So when Cain come back, remember I was telling you that deep.
That
Go back to
BC.
he's back to generation and spread. Cain come back as Esau. Now when he set a mark, now when he said Jacob came up, they didn't give a particular color Jacob. But Esau now they told he was red and hairy, which goes back to the so-called white man, which will be going back
What
straight to
is
Cain.
behind them? Them is descendants of Edomites.
Alright, yeah. The Russians and the descendants. Now all of them are the biblical name too.
They like to, they like to establish the name. They call the lens and put the name. That is what the Edomites did. Nicholas Towers, the highlight the name and broadcast it towards the heavens then. That we might see and power. So the little biggest building. See? And Rebecca was to dress up his son
Yeah.
and put the goat skin on it.
Yeah,
So
very
the
record. From that is there, he sort of trick him.
Yeah.
What you call
Because Sarah was with
To make him feel hearing.
Yeah, to make him feel. Yeah,
Bonnie clothes
Sarah,
and
right? I can't
Smell like
remember.
him.
They dress him up here and put the good skin on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why we locking up there?
Them because
think
not
so.
go on there, them too much left. Let's go up in the mosque there and get the knowledge too. I
Yeah.
want about knowledge. Because you can't learn.
Yeah.
On the day, Father, I come learn. Well learn. Don't know already too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good.
because I enjoy this guy.
Yeah, well, my brother.
Another outside.
Yeah, no problem. Come
What's
on.
Sundays?
Sunday, every
Sundays?
Sunday, every morning.
This morning time.
Well, I go back.
Morning
One
time.
time, okay, and then.
Yeah, you go pass through. Yeah, nice
Right,
vibes.
right. Yeah,
Yeah. So again, and I give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Amin, Esquami, Asharan, Yatzad. You know we're going and commenting and they are prophesying these words onto the street, and it was nice because we meet a fella there. And he take me to the lengths, you understand? He give me things even more to talk about. And that is the spirit of the Most High. You understand? And we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai again. And double honors to the elders that rule well, salutations to the Akiams. And pushing out the same way in truth and sincerity, you know, day in, day out. And we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.